Setting up a Primo server is a really straightforward process that can be done in just a few minutes using the very generous free tier of a few different services. So we're going to be using GitHub, Vercel, although you can use really any web host that can handle SvelteKit applications, and Supabase, which is going to handle our backend, including the authentication, file storage, database, and collaboration. So to get started, you just need to make sure that you have all of these accounts. If you don't yet, I recommend first signing up for GitHub so that you can then use that account to sign into the host and Supabase. Second, we're going to go into Supabase and create a new project. And that should just take a minute to provision. And when it's ready, we're going to be using our project API keys to connect to our application in Vercel. Okay, now let's go back and open up our schema, and then go ahead and select all of this and copy it. And now we're going to go to the SQL editor here in the sidebar and click New Query, and go ahead and paste in our schema. And click Run. Thirdly, we're going to fork the Primo repository. So we can just open that up and click Fork, and then give it a name. And once we have that new repository in our account, we can go to our web host and create a new project. Okay, so there's our repository. I'll go ahead and import that. And now I just need to add the environment variables to connect this to my Supabase account. So go ahead to the docs and copy these in one by one and get the value from Supabase. So to get those, I can go to my project settings, API, and I'll see them all here. So first, our URL. Then we have our public key. And finally, our private key. Okay, now let's just click Deploy. And this should take about 1.5 minutes to deploy. Okay, and there we have our new server. So we'll just go ahead and open this up and sign up with our admin account. And there we go. Now that we've set up our Primo server, we never have to set it up again, and we can create an unlimited number of sites and invite an unlimited number of collaborators to collaborate on those sites with us. And in the future, when we want to update our project with any upstream changes from Primo, we can do so from our repository by going to sync fork and clicking sync.